everybody, how are you all doing? I am now on, I don't know what number video, number 6. That shouldn't be there. No, it shouldn't be there. I'm on number 6 of sorting out crystals. Now we have a little magic box here. And these are the kind of, I've got boxes like this everywhere with crap in it. Right, all of these are special shapes. Teardrops. Big round ones, little round ones. Marquees, all of that crap. So we're now going to sort. Now these are, I haven't paid for any of these. These are all what I've got in left over from kits. So there's some that's got a few. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I do need to sort them. So I'm going to sort them into, I think, colours. So we've got pink. Can you even see? Just about. That'll do. We've got a blue. Look at those. Orange. Hearts, which are blue. Green. Some pinks. Reds. Right, look, that's got one in it. But you never know. I might want to use it. Oh, that's like a clear one. Let's put that there. There, clear. Gold. Blue. But yeah, I thought if we sort them into colours and then, oh, they're really gorgeous. I don't know what I'd put them under. I'm going to put them to the side for the minute. That is silver. Green. See, when I say I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission, guys. Now, I might be able to mix some of these if they look, that's like a yellow. That's a blue. That's a pink. I kind of know in my head what I'm going to do, but there's orange. But it's going to be easier to show you rather than, that's all right. Blue and blue. Yeah, it'd be easier to show you rather than just see some of these. That's a clear. Look at that pretty red one. And you just don't know if you're going to want to use them. And this is why I am... Oh, there's more of that iridescent one. You've got to look at that gold. So it is going to be... You just have to stay along for the ride, loves. Stay along for the ride. Yellow. There's gold there. But I don't want to throw anything away, so we're going to keep them. That's pink. I know I'll put it in the green pile. That's purple. That's clear. There's yellow. That's orange. I don't know, I'll put it there. Is that a clear one? Oh, that's one of them iridescent ones. We got blue. See, this just goes to show, don't I don't throw anything away. Literally, I keep everything. Which is why I've got so much crap in the house. And I've now got to spend 6 years sorting it out. Oh, it's another iridescent. That's clear. Yellow. But we will get there one day. Like some of them, some of these bags can be mixed because I'm looking at them and they are definitely, there are some that are the same kind of size and whatnot. God, they're tiny. Clear. Yellow. I keep putting them in the wrong place. No, right. I'm getting all fuddled in. That is like that's like a yellow. So yellow, clear, yellow, yellow, gold. They're whites, they're yellows. Right, don't need 3 piles of yellows, do we? They're white. They're clear. That has just got one massive one in it. But you know, that looks like plain white drills, so that's not going in here. They're clear. Clear purple. Oh, thank you, my darling. A nice cup of coffee by my absolutely favourite child. Only because I told her she weren't my favourite no more. I said, Monty is. That's a pink. Then we've got a yellow, red, pink, blue, clear. I don't know what I'm doing. Clear. All these are clear. So let's put the clear ones there. Because once again, have 2 piles for clear. Gold, pink, pink, gold, clear, green, clear, white. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. White, white, green, red, red, clear, white. Oh, look at them. Blue, clear. And a bag of drills there. Purple, red, purple. Poles are falling everywhere. Purple, pink. Yeah, I should be able to mix quite a few of these. Yellow with 1 pink one in there. Blue, white, pink, clear, yellowy, clear. I'm going to put the iridescent ones with the clears, you know. I think it'll be easier. That's a red. Last lot. Purple. Reddish. Pink. Clear. Let's look at these iridescent ones. That's more like a red. That's more like a purple. That's like a red. That's like a red. Right. So let's sort and see if we can actually mix any of these. These little bits of blue that you can see inside are just the bits that are the bags, because I put them in there until I'm done. Right, let's get these bags, because we do need some bags. Right, now let's start with this one. There's none the same, but I am going to take these out. And I know there's only one, but what if I only need one? Now, these are the crappy bags, so we are not keeping them. But that can go in there. And what I'm going to do is take the TV remote out of there. We don't want this box. But I am just going to pile them up in colours like this once they're moved. I'm hoping you can see everything. No, you can't. Right, let's move you back a bit. Right, so I've got this box here, and I'm just literally putting them in order. These are orange ones. And like I said, it's just because I don't want to keep these crappy. I want the bags that I use all the time. But there's quite a few of them left over. But I figure if I sort this bit out, then I can sort out how I'm going to store them. Because at this time, I don't know. So let's get all of you out. Right, so you can go into there. Let's put that there to collect the rubbish. Right, so that's reds. That's oranges. Let's look at these blues. Because I am going to, like I said, try and mix some of them. Because there are some that look very much the same. Like they look the same. So they can go together. Are those the same? I don't know, guys. Look, there's one left in there. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, so we've got these. Is that the same as that? No, it's smaller. We've got hearts there. Oh, we got those ones. No, they're a different colour. So let's get all the round ones first, because that might make it a bit easier. So we got round ones there. Are they all different? Yes, they are. So, but we can put those in there. And I know there's only two, but you know, but we can at least start the process of getting them into the right bags. And you never know, I might only need, maybe somebody might want a dotty one, a dotty whatever. But it just means that, like seriously, if there's one. And then we've got one that hasn't been opened. But by doing this process, I am sorting. And who knows, guys, may never go into these again. Right, so then we've got tiny chevrons, which are a different colour to that. They're a different colour. Are they the same? Are they the same? Yes, so they can go together. Right, that is completely different. So we will put those into a bag. So that's got rid of one bag. Then we've got two hearts in there. That's the only hearts we've got, so can't mix them with anything. Close bag, there we go. So that's that one done. Now this is where it gets a little bit more difficult because right, that there's only one, I'm not keeping it because it's tiny anyway. We've got these chevrons. Now these ones, right, that is teardrop and it's the only one I've got. So you can get out of that bag and we can put that bag away. See, elimination, that's what I'm doing. I'm eliminating these bags. So you can go in there. Right, now we've got these chevrons. Let's have a look if we can mix any. These are the two only ones this size. So are they the same? Let's get the tray out and make it a little bit easier, shall we? So we've got them ones. Come on, out you come. Right, now, are these, let's get one of these out. Are they the same size and colours and whatnot? Try going the right way. Yeah, they are. So these can all go in together. So there's that done. and that got rid of that. Now we've got these left. Now, are these the same? They all three look the same. They're absolutely minute. So I'm not going to keep them. Oh, here I am. I can't get rid of them, guys. I know, it's very sad. I can't do it. See, and all of these are what's been left over from coasters and whatnot. That is a slightly bigger one, but not as big as them. So that can go into a bag. Now these bags, the reason I'm swapping bags is these are really crappy bags. And I don't want to keep them. And I want them in bags with a piece of card, because I want to be able to... Right, let's take that out. I've still got some in there. Right, let's not take it out. Let's just empty them into there. Right, so these are these ones that are all the same. Now, is that one the same? If it is, we can mix them. There's all but 3 in there, but you know. Is that the same? Absolutely not. They're smaller. Not a lot, but they are. And then this one. What is this one? Is this like them? I want to say yes, but it's not, it's smaller. Oh, where's it gone now? God's sake. So is this... I know, I'm just pouring them on the table, guys. I'm over fighting with them. Is that the same? Yes, so they can all be mixed. So, that little one can stay in there, because I'm not going to work out which one it is. So that can go in there. And then these ones can go into here. So, let's make it a bit easier for ourselves. So, that's blue ones done. See? Right, the gold ones, let's do them because there's only a few. They are definitely 3 different sizes. So, there's one there. And I know, guys, I know what you're all saying. You're all sitting there saying, you're making so much work for yourself. But I'm not, because I'm enjoying doing it. You get me? So, you know, just humour me. Just humour me. Yeah, these bags that they're in are the ones you get free in kits. And they're crap, guys. They're bloody crap. Right, reds. Have we got any peculiar ones? Right, let's get out the round ones and do that. Right, that's a heart, so I doubt we'll have many more there. That's little tiny hearts. Chevrons, chevrons, teardrops, chevrons, round, 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 teardrops, chevrons, and then that one odd flower. Right, so let's put that flower into one. And in all fairness, guys, I don't know if I'll be getting any more coasters and that in. If I do, then I will keep them. If not, then once I've used these, they'll be gone. Right, let's do these 2 hearts because they won't be mixed with anything. And it gives you something to watch, doesn't it? On a Monday, you can sit and watch me doing all this. These are tiny little hearts, but they are so very cute. I just don't like to waste anything, you know. Right, these circles. Let's have a look. Right, there isn't any. That's that. They look the same sizes. No, they're not. They look the same as those. That one is possibly the same size as that. It's actually easier to look at the back of them to see the sizes. Yeah, that one will go with that. And then we've got these. So, some bags to this side of me because it does make it easier. Yeah, what I was doing is the little bags you get with the kids that are absolutely shite. Like for every one I used, there was 10 that went in the bin. Right, let's do that one. And yes, I have got Christmas pyjamas on again because they are comfy. And I like wearing them. Right, I'm going to double check these because I don't think they are the same size. Like there's one in there, but if I take that one out and then that one, we'll be able to see. Right, they're the same size. Can't believe I pick it up now. So you lot can all go together. I am very, very slowly getting sorted with all of these. Right, so there's those three. Okay. Now double check. This is these two that go together. Oh, there you go. And now let's look at the size. Yeah, they're the same. And now I'm literally going to have to pick up one at a time. Or maybe just throw it across the room. Because that's also a good fun activity. Right, so teardrops. They're definitely not the same size. So they can be done. And like I said, once I've got one there, once it's used, it'll be gone. I won't be getting any more. She says, watch this space. If what is in my head works, then I will be buying them in bulk rather than just having leftover ones. So there won't be all of this sorting out to do. Right, now this is the tricky bit, guys. It's working out these sizes. Now, looking at those, they are definitely smaller than any of the rest, so they can all go, and that gets rid of one of the bags. Do you know, it makes it difficult with this piece of plastic in there. But when I'm actually doing coasters or whatever, I do keep them in there in case I find that I've missed one. Right, so you can go there. Now, these ones, they all look the same, you know. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a load of trays out. So, let's get some of these little diamond dark club ones. Which actually sounds like... It sounds like one of them's got... It's got trash in it, look. Oh, seriously. You couldn't make it up, could you? Literally, don't watch me if you want to be any way professional, because there ain't nothing professional about the way that I work. There we go. Right, these are the little diamond art club ones. So, what I'm going to do is I've got 4 packets here. So, let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, you can go to the side for a minute. And let's just empty them all into here. And let's see if any of them... These are, I think, are iridescent ones, you know. Are those iridescent ones? Oh, I think they're all iridescent ones. Why are they making life so bloody hard? As pretty as they are, you could make my life a lot easier, you know that? Right, so let's see how they compare. What I will do is I will get I'll get a new Diamond Art Club one. This has got putty in it. And I will see if they're the same. Yep, they're the same. So they can go into there. Alright, and then we can put that one on. Now let's see. Right, turn over. Come on, stop being a pain in the arse. Yep, they're the same. There's a big piece of trash there that can go in the bin. Right, and then last but not least, let me double check you can actually see what you can't even see what I'm doing. Right, let's move the camera down there. Sorry about this, guys, but this is what I've been doing. Yep, they're all the same. So all of those can go into one bag. They can all go in. Take the stuff out. Yeah, I thought as much. They're too big for that. There we go. So they can go to the side. Put the stopper there. Right, so let's do these purples now. So we've got teardrops, spots, marquees, little hearts, tiniest teardrops, rounds, hearts. That's not teardrops over there. And teardrops, right. So these two hearts, living in just. Maybe I should stop singing before I get done for copyright, or just done because it's terrible singing. These are tiny, tiny little hearts. There we go. So that's that. See, it's not taking as long as I thought. Now, all of these are different sizes. So, let's do that massive one, of which there is only one. But, you know, it deserves its own bag, guys. Can't discriminate because of the size. And then we've got these ones. And just think, if you weren't watching me, what else would you be doing? Huh? So I'm helping you. Use your time constructively, she says. I was making a complete mess of this. Right, so teardrops are all different sizes, so that makes it easy. There's that one, just the one of us. But they're gonna look so much better once they're all put away, all sorted out. Oh, they're inside the bloody bag. Then why are you not coming out? You want to come to my party. Right, and these are so tiny, who knows if I'll ever use them. But we're not abandoning them. They are going to be part of the family. Get out. Right, so those. And now we've got these. They are tiny. There's no way they're the same size as any of the others. So we will take that out and put those into there. So then we've just got these two. Nearly put it in the rubbish, guys. You weren't watching, were you? You weren't keeping a check on me. Right, I think it's time to have a bit of this coffee. tell you what, Annie does make a nice cup of coffee. Right, let's take all these stoppers out because we don't need them there. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before and put them into trays. Come on, you two. Right, and then have a look. So if we take one out and put it that side, take one out and put it that side. No, they're the same. So both of these can go into the same bag. And that can go in like so. Right, so purples are done. Pinks. There's a lot of them. So we got round, marquee, teardrop, marquee, round, round, teardrop, marquee, marquee, hearts, 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 teardrops. Right, these 3 hearts are all different. I may run out of bags. I may just run out of bags. These hearts are so tiny. I don't even remember using them. Right, so we get rid of these. So that is those done. And all falling over in my thing. Right, then we'll do these because these I believe are all different. Yeah. See, who knows, may not even use half of these. But just knowing that they're there comforts me and they haven't been wasted. If I find that I'm not going to use them, I will give them to a craft group or something. I don't know why they like to be so difficult, to be fair. And then we've got these ones, which are ever so pretty. That can go into this bag. All 3 of them. Right. Now, if you want to know, this is what I'll explain. This shape here is a marquee. A teardrop is in the shape of a teardrop. I'll give you that little bit of information. You know, it's most probably absolutely of no... These look the same, so I'm going to do the same thing with these two, because them two are totally different sizes, so... Come out. I don't know why you have to be so blooming difficult in this. Maybe because that. So if these are the same size and shade, then I will mix them. I won't throw them over the table. Right, there we go. They pretty much look the same. So we'll do one there and then one there. Are they the same? Yeah. So they can go together. They can be reunited. And they can go in there and be put together like so. And then these two are definitely different sizes. So let's get these into the proper bags. I just found one. I don't know where it goes. It goes in the bin. 'cause I'm not fighting with them. It's bad enough fighting with these blooming bags. Right, so those are those. And then we've got these, which are all... Are those the same? Are they? Get me trays out again. I think they're the same. It just shows a lot of these companies that you get the kits from use the same manufacturers for all of their things. So we'll put that one there. Get one from that there. Yep, they're the same. See, I've made 2 bags into one again. So they can all, which means I've got a lot more than I thought I did. And we got these tiny little ones that will go in their own little bag. We don't want them playing with the big boys, do we? Right, so I'm going to take a quick break there, guys. I will be back in a jiff because it literally will be a flick of a switch for you guys. So I'll be back in 1 second. I'm back. Let's get this done. Right, let's do these yellows. There's a few of these. Are they all greens? Yeah. Do these yellows. Get them done, you know. Right, we've got teardrops, marquees, teardrops, marquees, round, teardrops, marquees, round and round. Well, none of these are the same, so these can all go into separate bags. Tell me, I'm going to have to get some, I am going to run out of bags. Oh, that wasn't me making any strange noises, guys. If you heard that, it was my chair rubbing on the edge of the table leg. I promise I wasn't doing anything that, like, I didn't. It wasn't me, it was the chair. Right, so you can go in there. Come on, there's 2 more. Come out. Oh, nearly lost them. Nearly, but not quite. I thought this was going to be an awful job to do, you know, like sorting them and seeing if any match, but it's not actually been that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, you know. So, let's put them in there. Right, let's do the teardrops. They're definitely not the same, because they're itty bitty ones. The itty bitty ones. So you can go into there. I don't know if I'll ever use them really tiny ones. Right, let's get these out because they do look very similar in size. And if they are, they can go together. Which is 1 bag less. So we'll do our usual trick. Seeing as you're trying to escape, we'll take you. And then we'll take you. Yeah, they're the same. So they can go together. I think there'll be 1 more video on the crystals. God, it's going to last like a year. Right, so let's have a look at these. Oh, there's another 2 bags. Right, so they're very tiny, so they will be on their own. Keep trying to remember not to keep putting my hand in front. But it's a little bit hard, I keep forgetting. I sort of need the rubbish thing on the other side. Right, are these the same? The thing is, I really don't want to put them together in case without checking first, because then I'll think I've got more of one than I have. And then if I haven't, it looks... Oh no, they're completely different colours. I have got my glasses on, guys. I know you wouldn't think it, but I do. But they are completely different colours. One's a lot brighter than the other. So that goes there. Now, these two are different sizes. Yeah, so there. Oh. Now, I have got some other cards done. Some other bags. But the problem is they've got the yellow card in it. And you know what I'm like. So, have I got any more in here that has got white card? Yeah. Got a few, got a few. There we go. However, I do have some cards and some bags ready there. Which is a bit of a relief, you know. So, these can go into there. I hope you guys are all well and looking after yourselves. Right, we got a round. We've got marquee, 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 and one teardrop. So these two can go straight in because we only have one round in the green. And one teardrop in the green. And then it's looking, would help if I opened a bag, wouldn't it? It's looking to see if I can mix any of the other ones up. So, that is light. These two are tiny, they're nothing like each other. So, do you know what? I am going to use them. Because otherwise, what am I keeping them for? And then when I'm finished, I will swap out. Because it just seems a bit silly, doesn't it, not to use them. When they are perfectly good bags. So that is those two. Right, now these, they are definitely bigger, so they can go in their own bag. And do you know what has just annoyed me? They have a mix of green and clear, so that's a green. Oh, there's not many green ones. And that one can go in, and that one can... You know what? I caught it. Is there any more green? No. So that can go in. I'm just going to leave those over there. Now these two, are they the same size? They are. So let's see if they're the same shade. Because let's be honest, it won't be the first time, would it, that I've thought that they were the same and they're completely different colours. So we'll take one there and one there. Let's turn it over. Oh, Louise, turn over. Do you know what? Go back. Yep, they're the same. So they can all go in together forever. Right, so that's greens done. And they can go into recycling. Right, let's get these clears done, because otherwise they're never going to get done. And I think these are going to be the most difficult. So we've got round, teardrop, teardrop, chevron, teardrop, not chevron, marquee, teardrop, marquee, round, marquee, round, marquee, teardrop, marquee, teardrop, teardrop, round, teardrop, round, marquee, marquee. Right, so what have we got? Now, they are cut differently from anything that is in front of me. So they will go in there. And now really, oh no, I've got a few bags there. And then put that out the way, we don't need that. Now these little round ones, are they the same? Yeah. Are they? Yeah, so that can go into one. Oh, are they the same? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Right, so let's tip all these in. Right, there's all of one in there. There's 3 in there. And there's a load in this one. So, is that the same as that? If it is, all good. Oh, turn over. Why do it want to be a pain? Yep, they're the same. And is that the same? Yeah. So all 3 of these can go in together. 3 bags into one. We like that. That one is bigger, so that goes in its own bag. Right. So that's all the rounds. So teardrops. That's a chevron. So I don't know what that's doing there. That's tiny, that's tiny. Is there any that are like really big? That's tiny. Now, the trick is which, I've got 4 here. So let's take that stopper out. This one here is marquees. So that goes over there. I was just looking, guys, I was just looking. Right, so we get this tray. And we're going to tip these 3, or these 4, into here. So that we can see if they are all the same size and the same. If they all look the same, it don't make no sense putting them in separate bags. Right, here we go. Right, let's get one of these and one of these. Yeah, they're the same. And one of these. Yeah, I think these are different, you know. Yeah, they are. These have got like a, I want to say almost like a multicoloured facet to them, whereas those ones are ultra clear. So they are all in. So that's 3 bags into one. And then these ones can go in a separate one. Right, and then we've got these. Now, these are all tiny, and I think all of these are going to be able to go in together. She says, but you never know. You never know, do you? You just don't know. But they do all look pretty much the same. Right, so we've got that little one and that little one. And this is the only way I can really tell, is by putting them next to each other. It's the only way, yeah, they're all the same. It's the only way I can tell properly, is putting them all next to each other and then going from there. This is so tiny. Who knows what I'll ever use this for, but I'm sure I will find a use. They will not be wasted. So from all of these, if you think, from the coasters, and they're just left over, they're so tiny. There's a fair amount there. Right, chevron, marquees. So we've got, God, they all look the same. They all look the same, guys. These two are bigger ones. These are bigger ones. So I think let's deal with these three. Are any of these that size? They look bigger than any of them. Yeah, they are. So they can go in on their own, because they definitely are the biggest ones there. So they can go in. And in my head, guys, like literally, I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, they would go with that, and I could do that with that, and yeah. That's how my head works. Like, while I'm doing it, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, yeah, well, I could do that and I could do that. It's literally, the brain never stops. Right, so put one there and one next to it. And they are the same. I have one bag ready left. Do you know what? I just realised I've got the tray there with them in them. Well, them ones are definitely bigger than this one. So, I'm going to take that big one out, because I'm going to see if they're the same as those. And if they are, they can go into that bag. Right, so, put it back. Are they the same? No, they haven't got the colour tone, you know, like the iridescent look to them. So they will go in on their own. Right, so we are going to get a couple of these bags out. And some card, because we're definitely going to need some. Right, so what have we got here? Now, all of these look like they're the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip some out. Oh, seriously? Why you want to be a pain in the butt? It's like kids that just don't know how to behave. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3 of them and see if I can mix, because I ain't got that many trays, guys. And let's put those ones in as well. Right, oh, we've got one more tray. Let's put these diddy ones. There's only a few in here. Right, so let's see. So that one, is that the same as that one? Yes, so they can all go in there. Now, is this one the same as this one? Yeah. Not doing too bad here, girls. Not doing too bad. Those are the same. Yeah, so they can go in there. And then this one. Yeah, so they can go in. And then we got a bit of that in there. And then we got these ones, which Are they the same? Yeah. So that was good because they all matched. So all of these, so from all of them 5 packs with just a few in each, we've now mounted up to a nice amount of those. Right. I'm going to have to sit there and do some bags tonight. So that's a smaller bag. There we go. Right, so all we've got left now is these whites, okay? So we've got round, 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 teardrop, round, round, teardrop, round and round. Right, so let's have a look at these teardrops. See, most probably would have been better not to use a white tray for white drills, but you know, we like to live dangerously. Right, so I think they're different sizes. Yeah, 100% different sizes. I don't even know why I didn't notice that. So that goes in there. We get one more bag and a bit of comb. And this, guys, is the last colour. Can you believe that? And the crystals will be done. Right, so all these are rounds. So we've got them massive ones, which will be in their own bag. So, and the reason I put the card in is because it helps the bag stand up. It does. So they are done. So that's done. Right, now, have we got any more that have got this little cut on it? Yeah, and they're the same size as well. So they can go together. So that goes in there. So that's those done. Right, these ones now. Diddy. I don't think there's going to be any that small. No. So these will go on their own. So that is that done. Right, now these ones. Right, that. Are they the same? There's such a small amount in there. Oh, there's another one. 4. Are they the same size as these ones? These are like pearl ones. Right, so we've got that one there. And that one there. No, they're different. Oh, are they? Let me look again. Let me have another look. No, they are the same. So, they can go together. That gets rid of 2. I don't think these ones here are the same size. I'm going to tip them. I think they're smaller. She says, as she looks at them. Right, so that's that one. And that's that one. No, they are smaller. See, I knew it, but you know, sometimes you need a second opinion, even if that second opinion is from yourself. That didn't even shut properly. There we go. So let's do these ones, and then I don't think these next ones are the same size, because that would make it too easy, wouldn't it? So let's pour those into there. Oh, I see you hiding. And then these ones into here. And I do think they're different. One looks more creamy than white. But I think, let's have a look. So we got that one. Oh, jeez, Louise. Do you know, Louise is actually a very good friend. No, they are different. Louise is a very good friend of mine. I say geez Louise all day. Louise, if you're watching, love, not talking about you, love you loads. Right, so there's that one. And then we have this one. So, they're all done. And that will be the end of this video. Like I said, there's one more video coming in this series, of which I will put these into a storage. And I've got a whole big load of other crystals that are going to be just as fun as this. It's the leftover crystals. So, I'm going to bid farewell. I'm going to go and rest my weary old body. Thank you for watching for part 572.5. I will be back next week with the final part, because there is only one more part, guys. There's no more after that. This is it. I'm done, finished, kaput. But look how much better they look. All in nice bags, organised, even if there's only just one drill. So these are now my specials. So you know the drill. Thumbs up if you like the video. If you haven't, excuse me, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Get me to 1,000 by the end of the year. It's not a lot to ask for. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.